A worrying trend appears to have emerged for the Indian security agencies. The ongoing probe into Delhi's Red Fort car blast and its links to Faridabad terror module has revealed the deepening radicalization of the educated professionals, including doctors, and the authorities have arrested 5 doctors so far. At the center of the investigation is Dr. Shaheen Shahid, a doctor who was arrested from Lucknow on Monday. Her role has now emerged as critical in financing and facilitating the operation. The investigators have seized her car, which was used to store an assault rifle, a pistol and ammunition. The preliminary information reveals that Shaheen was apparently, it is being claimed, radicalized in a Jaish-e-Mohammed drive to set up a women's brigade for psychological warfare in India. The Shaheen was allegedly overseeing women's recruitment for what is being described as the Jaish-e-Mohammed module in India. While Shaheen remains in police custody, the NIA, the ATS and the Jammu and Kashmir police teams are conducting search operations at the residence of the doctor in Lucknow. Preliminary probe revealed that Shaheen is associated with Dr. Umar Nabi, who studied at the Al Falah Medical College in Faridabad. Dr. Umar is believed to have been driving an I-20 car that had the number HR26 CE7674. That went up in a ball of flames in Delhi on Monday evening, leaving at least 8 people dead and 24 others injured. He's said to be the prime suspect in the blast, and at this moment his whereabouts are still not clear. On the 29th of October, he was spotted with the same car which was used for the blast in a video that has since emerged. The car can be seen standing at a pollution checkpoint in Faridabad. 3 people were seen standing by the car believed to be the suspects behind the blast. Now, Shaheen is also closely connected with Muzammil Shakil, a Kashmiri doctor and also a key accused in the terror module who was arrested on Monday. And just hours before the blast, the police recovered 2,900 kilograms of explosives and inflammable material from 2 rented rooms of the Kashmiri doctor in neighboring Faridabad in Haryana. And this includes 350 kilograms of explosive material that is suspected to be ammonium nitrate, 20 timers and other suspicious items. Now, this discovery was made in connection with the arrested J&K resident Dr. Adil Ahmed Radha from Anantnag. He was picked up in Uttar Pradesh's Saharanpur on Monday, and he's closely associated with Muzammil. Now, earlier in the day, another doctor was arrested in Pulwama. Dr. Sajjad Ahmed Mullah is an MBBS and an MD. He had gotten married yesterday, that is the day of the blast. He had previously apparently worked at the Faridabad hospital. He got married on Monday, and he's the 5th doctor who's now been held in the Kashmir Faridabad Delhi terror case. Now, all the doctors are in some way or the other linked to the Al Falah University in Faridabad. The Haryana police is apparently carrying out some search operations at the university in connection with the terror module. It has detained 6 people linked with Dr. Muzammil Shakil. The police is interrogating if there is a terror network that is linked to the university. It is interrogating the university's principal, the faculty members and also the students who knew Muzammil. Now, the Indian Home Ministry has handed over the probe to the National Investigation Agency. The Union Home Minister Amit Shah has held 3 security review meetings so far, and he's called for a cabinet meeting tomorrow. All right, now joining us on the broadcast, we've got WION's Siddhant, who's been tracking all the updates for us from the ground. Siddhant, what is, of course, the latest on the story? What are you gathering from the agencies so far?
Well, Mohammed, I'm standing at the location. Behind me is the location where the blast happened, an area which is cordoned off, and it's exactly 24 hours since the blast took place. While the Delhi police has been probing so far the case has now been transferred to NIA. The Delhi police had invoked the anti-terror UAPA law in terms of dealing with the entire blast situation and investigating it, but the government is still yet to term it as a terror attack. But the agencies are in wide consensus that this was indeed a Fidain terror attack, one that happened after the Faridabad raid when it comes to the authorities taking action on Monday morning, and the people who were involved in it got panicked, and thereafter this incident happened. This is the general sense I am getting from the agencies, from the authorities who are investigating. But before I carry forward, I'll show you the situation on the ground. This is the exact situation now, mostly deserted. Few media personnel present, unlike last night where there was a presence of huge horde of people present on the ground, the journalists. Now this area, remember why this area is so important. This is the very heart and soul of Old Delhi, just in front of Red Fort, just in front of Chandni Chowk market, which is Asia's one of the largest markets, clothing market especially, and usually packed this time of the year primarily because of the wedding season. In fact, this place is almost chock-a-block with people, with traffic moving around, and it's even difficult to walk around as well. But this place right now deserted, the area cordoned off. The metro station here has also been closed for tomorrow as well. Authorities, of course, are making sure the message goes to the common person that still they need to be vigilant. Of course, the intel sources have been saying for them they have been able to avert a major terror attack because of the ongoing action. But remember, this is after 13 years that Delhi has seen something like it. It was in 2013 that an explosion happened that was near the Israeli embassy that time. And also, remember that in the wider Indian heartland, in the hinterland, we haven't seen any kind of major explosion like this. We have seen terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. In fact, the Pahalgam terror attack happened earlier this year, but not in the heart of India in many ways, in Delhi.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Siddhant Sibil, for joining us and getting us all those updates. We'll, of course, come back to you as this story continues to develop through the day there. All right, and also on the broadcast, we have with us our senior special correspondent, Idris Lone, who's joining us live from Srinagar. Now, Idris, can you tell us the latest bit of information that is coming in from Kashmir, where doctors have now been arrested, linked to the big blast that has taken place in the Indian capital?
Well, yes, it's been a very hectic day for Jammu and Kashmir police, as there have been half a dozen people who have been picked up by security forces all through the day, especially in South Kashmir's Pulwama district. It all started in Sambura area of Pulwama, where two brothers, Amir and Umar, were picked up by security forces. Supposedly, they were one of the buyers of the I-20 car, which was used to blast outside the Red Fort yesterday. On the other side, we also saw Dr. Umar, whose picture has been going viral and is also one of the accused who's been absconding from last many days now, and Jammu and Kashmir police has been on a lookout for him because he was involved in the terror bust gang which were basically holding the arms and ammunition as well as the explosives. Around 2,900 kgs of explosives were recovered from the gang of doctors. He is one of the main accused and is still at large, but a lot of agencies believe that he was the person who was seen outside in that I-20 car when the blast took place. His family members, which included his two brothers, his father, his mother, were taken by Jammu and Kashmir police.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.